Hey guys, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome. And let's just turn that down, shall we? Welcome to Let's Play Megaman: The Wily Wars. Now, I'm going to be playing only Mega Man 1. Because this is a 16-bit remake of the original trilogy, the original 3 Mega Man games. This came out on the Mega Drive, I believe around 94. But as far as I know, this never came out in America. This was purely Japan, and I believe... Well, yeah, we got it as well in Europe. I believe the only way America could get this through was the Sega Channel add-on, which I think required like a cable connection or something like that. But yeah, anyway guys, we're going to be doing Mega Man 1 on the Mega Man: The Wily Wars compilation. And why is that not working? Ah, there we go. It's working now. Options, I don't think we need to change anything. Actually, yeah, I had that set at A, so we'll change that. Yeah, that'll work. And yes, this game actually has a save feature, which is actually quite useful. But obviously I have save states, so I'm not going to be needing to use the save file very often. And yeah, you get Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, as I already said. Oh, I'm pressing the back button. Alright, let's get this on with. And there we have it. The title screen. Now, if you're wondering why I've not done a Mega Man game up to this point, I'll explain it in a minute. The first one I'm going to do is Bomb Man. I've got a list of the order I'm going to go in here, so this is going to be interesting because I've never done a Mega Man game for the channel, and I've only been playing this a couple of weeks. This game also gets a bit of a bad reputation because of the controls are a little... well, I should say the game is immensely slowed down. The music is, in a lot of people's opinion, completely butchered to the 8-bit version. The music I will agree with, but I actually think the slowdown actually makes the game a little bit, quite a bit easier than the NES counterpart. As I said, the game suffers from a massive slowdown here. I don't know if you can tell it through the footage that's been recorded. But yeah, it's a lot slower than its 8-bit predecessor. It's actually quite helpful, and it makes a future boss, aka the Yellow Devil, a lot more manageable. I'm getting a bit of come on. Don't know the name of a lot of these enemies, I'm going to be perfectly honest right now. I'm not the biggest Mega Man fan on the planet. I've only just recently got into the franchise. Last year, you may remember, we did a race for the Super LP Heroes of Mega Man X, which was the first time I really ever played a Mega Man game. Careful of those things, they... Oh, come on. No, I'm not gonna bother. Fuck you. Not worth my time. I'd rather just take the hit. And we got some health. And yeah, in this game you can obviously pick up health, you can also pick up the blue pickups are essentially your weapon ammo. But because all we have right now is the pellet shooter, then it doesn't really matter. Because I can't refill anything at the moment, I have nothing. There is, I don't know if this is in the 8-bit version as well, there is some... Oh, careful there, if I have not had invincibility frames I would have died. There is a little bit of a stall to actually start walking because Mega Man has this tiny tiptoe maneuver. It's kind of annoying, but at the same time... These guys also take a lot of bullets if you're just using your normal pellet shooter. I'd rather just take the hits. I can get the health back. There we go. Extra life. If we open up, yep, 3 lives now. Yeah, you start the game off with 2. I don't know if 0 counts as a life as well. Listen, I'm not the most knowledgeable person in the world at this game, so I don't want to waste any more health, so come on. And unfortunately we're just stuck here until this guy decides to die. I don't want to keep wasting health, so... Let's check something real quick. I've heard that if I do something with the emulator... Let me check. I think we're moving a lot quicker actually now. Yeah, we are. Ooh, Jesus Christ, we're moving a crap ton faster. I did not know that would work that well. I don't know if I can work with this. I'm not used to this speed. We'll give it a go anyway. I've not practiced at all of this at speed. I usually have it set to obviously UK type standards because, well, obviously that's where I'm playing, so... I have no idea if I'm going to be able to cope with this speed now. Yeah, the Sonic fanboy doesn't know if he can cope with the speed. We got our first boss anyway. And yep, save state. This guy, he's not really difficult, just keep doing what I'm doing and, well, try not to get hit. Unfortunately, the bombs have residue, so try not to be like that. You know, it's actually quite difficult to avoid them entirely. Ah, damn it. Got hit. This guy, obviously, pretty much a joke. He's obviously the first villain of the obviously a lot of people's first pick to go to, so. Alright, first Robot Master defeated. I don't really know the full story behind Megaman, obviously. But I believe for these 6, these were 6 Robot Masters created by Dr. Light, who obviously is a good doctor in this game. Alright, next is Gutsman. Yeah, they were created by Dr. Light, but Dr. Light's college colleague, Dr. Wily, reprogrammed them for evil, I think, or something like that. Oh, this is different. Playing it like this is completely and utterly different for me. Careful here. Arguably the hardest part in the entire game. And definitely one of the moments. Oh, crap. Come on, you smiley pricks. Come on. Oh, fuck. There we go. Drop some more health. I think I've got some enemies coming up in a moment that are just a lot easier to deal with the bombs, so... Oh well, took a hit, but it's better than taking tons of hits. The speed is not natural. I've not been playing it like this. I get the pellet shooter out again. Oh, that was close. Ah crap, missed the extra life. Doesn't matter. Obviously I have save states after all, so... You know what, I want to kill this guy on principle. I don't know, again, I don't really know many of the normal enemies' names, so... You know, I apologize, but I just don't really pay attention to that type of stuff. I'm actually another Robot Master now. This is not a long game, guys. This will be maybe 3 or 4 parts at most. Oh, extra life. And before we actually take on the boss, let's switch out, because each Robot Master has a weakness to a certain move. Gutsman here is weak to Barman's weapon. I don't know if he's going to be close enough for that to actually register as a hit, but never mind. No, that's going to be way too far out. And I took some damage, but never mind, he's out. 3 hits is all it needs, all it requires really with Barman's weapon, so go nuts. Alright, 2 Robot Masters down. We're doing pretty well. I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit more. And what else is there to talk about really? Next stage we'll go for, I think it's Cutman. Yeah guys, this is going to be my last recording session of the year. At the time of this recording, it's 11:15 in the morning on the 22nd of December. I've got full, didn't get the hit sound effect. Yeah, it's the 22nd of December, 2014, but this won't be going up until probably February of 2015, if my schedule is correct. Oh crap, got hit. Thankfully a lot of enemies will drop health for you, so you'll be fine. We actually have a race coming up for this. I don't know if we'll have gotten around to it by this point, but I picked it. Mainly because I like this game. I'm actually surprised I never bothered to look into this franchise before last year. It was always something I was well aware of, I just never really gave it much attention, so... Nope. And yeah, as I said, today's my last recording session of the year. I've got 2 games to do today, so... Ah, crap. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm just absolutely failing big time here. Oh yeah, I forgot I can just jump straight up. I'm getting used to the speed here, but it's still a little bit weird, especially with all the slowdown I've been playing with. Yeah, you don't have to take on all the enemies if you don't want to. Obviously, they'll give you drops. They'll drop stuff for you and all that stuff, but... Okay, that was a weird sentence. They'll drop items and power-ups and health pickups and stuff like that, but it's not a requirement that you've got to do it. Before anyone asks, I'll probably be doing the the other 2 Megaman games at some point, but I've not actually played either one at the time of this recording, so yeah, I've been sticking strictly to this one for now. So anyway, I'll be doing an LP of it, so I wanted to get in as much practice as I could. Right, this guy's gonna die. Look how much health he's taking me down to. Oh, and he drops a measly piece of health. Cutman's not that difficult, so I'm not too worried. These guys take 3 hits, I believe. Yep. I was hoping for some health. Actually, I'm not gonna grind for very long. It's just hopefully I can pick up a little bit of health. Not drops a single piece of health yet, though. I'll go for one more. Just to be sure. Yeah, that'll do. Obviously, I've got to still kill these things before I can continue, but... Okay, Cutman, so it's Gutsman's weapon that I want to use. Gutsman's weapon doesn't actually have its own attack in the strictest sense. You'll essentially be able to pick up blocks and throw them, which is not nearly as useful as it sounds in my honest opinion. But 2 hits and he's done. His pattern's easy enough to do anyway on its own, but yeah. Anyway guys, we'll get back to the map screen and I'm going to end this part off here. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back with some more levels, probably another 2 or 3 Robot Master stages. But until next time guys, have a good night.